What's up, my YouTube fam? Peace, love, and all that. How you guys doing this week? And welcome back to another video on my channel. Warning, the topics that I'm about to discuss is not for the light of heart, the easily offended, and the thin-skinned. So, this is your disclaimer. Us Loc people can be very annoying without even realizing we're being annoying. I will say this, I will admit it, I will be the first to admit it. No other Loc individual will admit it, I will admit it. We can be very annoying, and some of the things we do are very pet peevish and kind of grinds gears. I get offended or annoyed, no, not offended, I get annoyed at some of the things that people with Locs do, including myself. So, you know, I'm just gonna call it as it is. Let's dive in. So this is my top 5 list of annoying things that Loc individuals do. Starting with, I don't know, should I start from 5 to 1? Should I start with 1 to 5? I don't have them in any order. They all annoy me, so I'm just going to read whatever comes up. People with Locs, please know your length and understand your length, okay? Please understand your length. When you have long hair, you can't do certain things. It becomes highly annoying and it can be kind of offensive. For example, story time. I have this coworker named Holly. Well, we don't work together anymore, we're friends. And she had her Locs probably about 9-10 years at this point. Now, this was a few years back, so my Locs are like here. They were not nowhere near hers. And we were together at a bar, right next to each other a lot of times, and Holly would have her hair up in this bun-like effect. Like, it was a bun, but it wasn't really a bun. It was like this, like where Locs were sticking out. And like I said, her hair is long, so there was a lot. And she had this habit though. Whenever she turned around or someone called her, she would just swing her head. And when she swung her head, Locs just went flying in my face every single time I'm standing next to her and she turned. I'm like, you can't turn normally, like turn like a normal person. You have to and her Locs were longer than mine at this point. So even if I have a good 3 feet in between us, it would somehow always reach me. Wow, in the face. Wow, in the face. And I'm like, God, you people with long Locs are annoying. So that's the thing of mine. Know your length, because it can be annoying to others when you have all this hair that you're subconsciously just tossing around, hitting people in the face, your Locs going in people's food, people's drinks. Not that this happened to her, but I've seen it happen, and it's like, okay, just control that, yeah? Okay, please. You have this habit of just tossing your Locs everywhere, like even if no one's around. Like, let's say I walk into a bar and I'm like, I always have a need to do this for some reason. Like, I don't do it personally because I don't know. That's quite annoying. Like, every chance you get is and I'm doing the sounds with it. Calm down, sis. We know your Locs are long. It's beautiful, but yeah, turn it down a notch. Like, every time they're like flicking your hair, just flicking all the time. That is annoying as shit. I will tell you. I hope I don't do that, but I will tell you that is it. I do it, like, if it's in the way, I would probably do something like this, you know, but all the time, every second, oh my God, no. Another one of mine, another pet peeve of mine. This is mainly directed towards the men in the Loc community. Guys, I know you love your Locs, right? I know they've been a part of you for years, a part of your life for years. But please, if you start losing your hair, let those Locs go. I'm serious. I'm not playing. Like, when you have the ball thing, and then you have the Locs at the back, almost like a Stevie Wonder, but the ones I've seen tend to be a lot more extreme. And it's like, I don't know. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but you and yourself should know that looks ridiculous. And I feel like it's a responsibility of your friends and family to be like, Joseph, I think you need to let the locks go. They have forsaken you. They're no longer part of your team. They're not in the boat rowing with you. You have to let them go. And if he does not, I would like cut them shits off in the middle of the night. Like, honestly, like, and nothing worse than seeing a guy with like a full whole bald plate in the front of his head, and then just the long, skinny, most of the time straggly locks. Sorry to say, in the back. It's like, choose one, ye. Well, you can't even choose because your hair has forsaken you. Your hair is done with you. Your hair is like, you know what? It's been fun. Peace out. So you can't choose. Just cut it off. Cut it off. You know. Just cut it off. Let it go. Let it go. The other thing is lock individuals complaining about new growth and edges. This is what you signed up for, though, sis. I mean, my edges, I can't get my edges laid. I need my edges laid. Put some, what do they use now? Gorilla something, gorilla snot or something that they call, like, it's some type of edge controller that like really sleeks down natural black kinky hair. And you know, to me, I just, you know, oh, that's a lot, because sometimes you guys cake that on so much, it's plastered, and you have the baby hairs coming down the hair, and it's like, okay, you know. And then, like I said, the roots thing, like, it's been 3 weeks since you had a retwist and you're freaking out. Oh my god, my roots. You realize that this is part of the lock journey, right? Like, no one promised you that your hair is going to be looking retwisted and scalpy the whole process. There has to be some point where it fuzzes out. Did you not like read that in the lock handbook? I mean, do we not? We should have a lock handbook. We need a lock handbook to just pass it out before you get locked. Some things you need to know. Some things you should know. Some things you should not bitch about. But yeah, I hear it a lot, especially from females. Oh my god, my roots, oh, my edges, and I'm like, just get a weave. Take your locks out and just get a weave. You can have perfect edges and use all the time. Another thing that we do that's annoying is trying to convince every person to grow locks. It sounds kind of familiar. I am guilty of this one for sure. Like, all you have to do is compliment my locks once, and I'm like, oh, you can grow locks too. You know that, right? And I'm just, especially with men, I'm just like trying to conform everyone, convert everyone one person at a time. It's like, when you come to me and you compliment me how thick and healthy and beautiful my hair is, I'm like, well, what's stopping you from having thick, beautiful, healthy hair, sis? Let's get this lock journey on. Now, I realize that can be annoying. Maybe not the way I come about it or say it or do it, but it is rather annoying that, you know, us lock individuals try to push. I wouldn't say push, I'm being nice, try to like slide you guys into, you know, our community, you know. Like I say, we have to ease up on that, because if someone's not ready and you are super aggressive and not smooth with it, you can turn them away and push them away, which is what we don't want. So let's be mindful of how we approach and welcome or try to convert people to the lock community. Another thing for me is people who coddle or baby their locks. Now, what I mean by this is, some people locks are so precious and so special that the things that we do or say does not apply to them, you know? Okay, for example, when you're talking about retwisting locks, everyone has their own preference on how long to wait between retwisting. Some people are so, locks are so dear to them that, oh no, I can't go a week without it. I'm like, what? My hair is special. My hair needs this. My hair needs that. I can't do like you guys do. I can't wait a month, between retwisting. I cannot have my hair out. I cannot wear my hair in certain styles. It's like honestly, I find locks to be one of the most durable hairstyles there is. So to hear some people talk about how they have to baby their locks, they have to like go through a complete cycle of whatever to wash. There's this, that, that. It's annoying because that may be your process, but you're putting too much effort into it, if you ask me. Like, you have people like my mom, for example. Her hands are always in her locks, always doing something to him. Rather it's trying to prune the hair. When I did a video on pruning, about wrapping the hair around, if it's not that, she's fiddling with the roots, with the crochet needles. She's always doing something, and I'm like, yo, give your hair a break, come on. It's cuddling. She cuddles her locks a lot. She babies them, puts extra effort, too much effort into maintaining, fixing, fussing. You're just fussing over it unnecessarily. And it's one thing to fuss over it in private, but when you're fussing about it in public, I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry. There are some people out there who are just really extra. And that's what I was looking for. Extra when it comes to their locks. No one wants to be around someone who's extra all the time about their hair. Nobody. It's not cool. Extra this, extra that. Like, oh my god. No. Your friends are talking and they have weave and you're like, oh, well, I don't need weave. No duh. We can see you have locks. No duh. We can see you don't need weave. Just extra for no reason. Oh my god, everything is, look at my locks, look what they did, look how pretty my hair is, look at me, like, oh my god, that right there, no. I have a page on Instagram, and I'm not even, look at my locks. There are some people who are just like, it's a mix between the people who show off their locks a lot and swing them around, and people who talk about their locks a lot. I guess those two are in the same, but I view them completely differently. The ones who swing their hair is more tolerable to me than the ones who just brag and boast and talk with their locks all day, every day. Get a life. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, and let me know what are some of your pet peeves when it comes to people with locks, including your own. And let's be real, let's be honest, we all have them. Alright? Peace, love. Everyone stay safe. Namaste, guys.